Evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I'm pretty sure you don't know where On The Spot News Media come with right now. But before me get into that, I just want to take the ones and a step back and bring you right up to speed with everything we're going. So over the past 2 years, I'm pretty sure many would have seen On The Spot News Media cover numerous vlogs on the 6th camp when there were one, and then when the big bomb dropped, them split. So you have the Shabdan side and then you have the squash side of the 6. I have done vlogs to show the criminal elements in support of the Shabdan faction of the 6 camp, and also the criminal elements who is in support of the squash side of the 6 camp. I've also shown vlogs with the 6's arch nemesis gang. We are talking about the bad breed gang, yeah man, because the 6 also have another smaller gang, a smaller faction that is attached to the squash side of the gang that operates out of the Roseheights area, called the Busshead gang, yeah man, and them and the bad breed man them definitely always at odds. And I've shown many of those type of vlogs. I've encouraged, I've cursed, I've talked about, talked to, talked against, talked on each and every person in that camp. Persons not here, none at all, and them definitely reap what them sow. Many has passed away along the wayside. Yeah man, a whole heap of them get caught up, get clapped with billions in the streets. The last major incident we gwaan involved J-Man and female girl with them call Tony and Reed, otherwise known as Two Fly, and 2 other male friends closely affiliated to J-Man. We are talking about Bambrain and Chip God. Yeah man, definitely no saints, none at all. None of them never heed to the warning, and all 3 of them lose them 3 points after them get the canning on J-Man's birthday. So as fate may have it, J-Man get a break and slide out of Jamaica, eluding the long arms of the law in Jamaica, and enter into the land of opportunity, what we call the US of A. Some affectionately call it Uncle Sam. But he was not alone. He was there with his longtime friend and definitely empowering P in the streets, a real old knockis and clappis, just like him, a youth what them call Fred Man. Now another one of the man them, we are talking about Raymond. Me not sure if Raymond make it cross. Me know say he had made attempts, but I have not seen Raymond in any pictures, in any live sessions, nothing at all. But for certain though, J-Man and Fredman made it across the borders or even through the waters, whichever way them take for come. We certain say them end up on the ground. Yeah man. So as the man them land, the man them get bad. Me I talk about well bad. Whole heap of heavy artillery, lone M16 rifles, AK-47s, 9mm pistols, and one of their personal favorites, the Chip Glock. Yeah man, you hear them talk about the Chip Glock straight. Whole heap of Instagram live, and the man them would have show them heavy artillery. In some of those Instagram live, you definitely know say them a true word per Ramos. And as we all know, Ramos is the leader for the infamous MoBay gang with them call bad breed out of Walter MoBay. The Walter means bad man them. Definitely answer to Ramos. Yeah man. Ramos, by the way, is also among you members of the diaspora over there in Florida. So the man them dep on the ground, and instead of the man them make good of the opportunity that was granted to them, or better yet, not granted, but the opportunities seized by them because them never come into the country the legal and rightful way. But instead of the man them take the opportunity there and make good of a second chance, the man them come in a Uncle Sam country with the same arrogant and dirty kind of boy behavior. Yeah man, me I tell you. So approximately 7 days ago, a little incident go down with Squash. And Squash end up get a 1 graze. Yeah man, them beat some can pan him, but luckily for him, he gonna get a graze pan one of them and them, leaving that hand swollen. So him go back and make film too little goon them, film too little yes man them know say yo, you know say such and such man make a step off of me star and almost take me 3 points. Them man you know, you don't know loyal to a fault to squash. And decide that them are going to avenge that. Yeah man, and go make a one circle pan the man them round a one place down a ladder hill there. And the result is them 2 man here end up get dirt. The one to the left is known as MuscleMan, an ex-army personnel who is also a criminal element that plague the communities of Fort Lauderdale, Lauderhill, all of that surrounding areas, because he is a known knockis and clappis, a hired hit. Here man, me I tell you, if you want a man to get dirt, Muscle the man for hire, because once the money right, Muscle go do the dirt for you know. Now, this brother here, right now, on the screen, to the right, in the yellow there, sit down on the bike, is known as Fordlaw. Now, he is the reputed gang leader for a gang down in Florida there, what them call the mobster gang, a really dangerous set of youth them too. So when time the man them go so up and go flick them 2 youth about, you know, big things go on because the man them beat back some shell pan J-Man and his other accomplice. Now J-Man end up get can up too and end up pick up a can in him lower abdomen and one in him neck, or in him chest and in him neck, whichever pan him torso and him neck him end up get it. So him end up in the hospital in a very serious and critical condition. Doctors and nurses would have tried their utmost best with him and bring him back to life. So today is the 27th. Well, 2 days ago, officers formally went to the hospital and laid charges against J-Man. J-Man, whose birth name, by the way, on your screen right now is Jareem Shelton. Yeah, man, may I tell you. And the Lauderhill police laid the arrest. Age 26, male, date of birth, the 25th of 5th, 96. So I can say is a relatively young youth, just 26 years of age. And the police them slapped 2 serious charges upon him. Premeditated murder. Yeah man, not just 1, but 2. And in the state of Florida, this type of crime, if found guilty, will definitely carry a death penalty. Yeah man, a serious business right now. So the other day when time Squash go live on him Instagram and I talk about fully 6 and man up and everything right and nobody follow and the vlogger them this and the vlogger them that. I ask you know if you did notice him never made mention of nothing at all about J-Man. Well, knowing Uncle Sam and their detectives in my peeps, them a go drill that brother here. Yeah man, until in talk. So Squash, anywhere you're there, I listen to the voice on the Spot News Media. You better pray to the Almighty God, but you not believe in her. Say your friend loyal. Because if this brother here open his mouth and starts spew like a old fridge, dog, near me supper. I made a statement when I did that vlog, you know. Say you can fool some of the people them sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And right now, the walls are closing in on your Squash. And the curtains is about to be drawn. Yeah, man. So, J-Man, anywhere you're there, if you lie down on a hospital bed, right now, a prison you out for go. I know you love the chip Glock, but you never can get that in a jail cell there. The only thing you gonna have in a prison is something where rhyme with chip Glock. Me no know where the ones and ones them want rhyme with that, you know. But that or that. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, I just want to take this time to speak to the youths and youths them where knock it and clap it down a MoBay. I want to look upon the whole 6 war, you know. I want to look upon it and use it as an example. Who will see benefit out of the war? Nobody at all. Look how much youth end up drop out. Even females lose them 3 points. And you see idle J-man, I got prison without a shadow of a doubt. And if the American authorities have them way, I can tell you this stuff. Say squash the so-called six boss, and Fredman is going to follow in short order, because squash can't touch back at Jamaica, you know. Or else I want you that we're gonna get spread out. Fredman, just the same. If them man they touch back at Jamaica, prisoner miss them are dirt settings, because them have created so much enemies with the law of the land and also the regular criminal elements, them arch rivals. And also, you know, if them man they drop a certain prison to, you know, a dirt settings again, same way, because the mobster crew, the mobster gang is a very well connected gang in the general Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. So any prison them drop in a that the place there, you don't know, say, boy, the thing that look bossy for them, none at all. So the youth and youth them we are look on, I hope you see we are going and step away from a life of crime, because it benefits no one. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.